In the name of God the Almighty, peace to you. Today I will speak about two dreams I've had, one yesterday and one this morning. And the two dreams, one is good, the second is not so good. It's rather maybe a hint for what is to come. So let us start with the good one first. And yesterday I saw myself in a hospital emergency room, and but when I arrived there it's a Lebanese hospital in Lebanon, uh, not somewhere I know. Just I'm entering the room, the emergency room, and there was a young lady uh, who the doctors pronounced dead after a car accident. And what I learned that the young lady is from a village close to ours in Lebanon, and I usually know everybody there, so because it's a small village. However, when I saw her face, I couldn't recognize her. I mean, she's not someone I know, and she's not. Maybe she's in early 20s or something. And I saw her mother weeping and going outside the room, but I don't know why I was standing there, because it was pronounced already dead for an hour or so, and they were just, packing the body and trying to hand it to the parents. And suddenly another woman came, another old woman from I don't know her either. Could be from the same village or another village. She came in while the sister of that dead lady, which also I don't know, came in with. She was, putting her mobile phone on speaker, so I could hear what she's saying to the other people. Other people are, trying to comfort her, and I recognized one voice of the guys who was talking to her, and saying to her that's how it's life, and it didn't last for anyone. And that's all what we usually say in such circumstances. However, when the sister went out of the room, now that lady walked in. The young, sorry, the old woman came inside, and she looked and discussed the way towards dad, and she talked to her husband or someone who was behind her, and told her, well, I who wouldn't expect that she was a lesbian. So at that point, and the way that woman spoke her words in a very, uh, disgusted way, I couldn't hold myself. What I've done, that I was to the left side of the young lady, which was almost put in the bag, and then I put my two hands around her left hand like this, and I clicked like that as much as I could, and I told her, look to that old woman, what you are saying to her, she will survive, she's not dead. And I clicked like that, and I felt like my heart is imploding, and all of a sudden she opened her eyes, and she was looking, and everybody rushed in, and they all stayed in shock. I told them, look, she's still alive, and she will be here with us, she will remain with us. So uh, and she came back to life, and she was talking to everybody, and I woke up there. I don't know what the message behind the. It could be. It could have many interpretation. As I said, it's not a vision. It's rather a dream. However, I found it very real. I felt it very real at the moment. So I think, I mean, as I said, plenty of interpretations, but I think two main interpretations for what happened. One is highly likely, and the other one is less likely. But maybe God is telling me that maybe if that old lady, she didn't come and bully that dead young lady and named her, but that she's homosexual or something. She's homosexual. I wouldn't have tried to give her life back. So maybe it's telling me that what motivated me was that I am sympathizing with anyone who's bullied or with homosexual in general. And I don't know what the message of the heavens was. It was I should be doing so more often, or I don't know. But as I said, maybe if that old woman didn't come inside and said she about the dead that she was lesbian and she deserves what happened to her, I wouldn't have reacted, and I wouldn't have tried to, give her back life. So, uh, however, as I said, the indication also could be starting to harnessing such ability. I don't know, but if the spirit is with me, why not? Uh, I don't know. Just, it happened yesterday. I saw that dream, so it's too early to speculate about anything related to it. But I felt that so real, and I felt it like it happened in real life and real time. So that's the good dream of yesterday. While today, I I saw in my dream that I was somewhere in the Netherlands and meeting people I know. However, they are mainly from the Middle East. And then we were sitting somewhere having a lunch. And I was surprised that nobody is wearing a mask or something. And they are gathering in numbers. And then I said to myself, well, I am here. Why I don't um, try to go to England for a while and return the same day just to uh, say hi to people I used to live nearby or something. And I went there and I couldn't recognize the place anymore. It's completely turned upside down and new buildings and horrible buildings and many immigrants are there and even the face of the previous landlord is no longer recognizable to me. Uh, Everything was upside down, but the message I received telepathically about that dream, or the interpretation, it was God telling me, will you be like to have this happening, for example, to see this happening, that a good place turned to another Bangladesh, for example. And I said, of course, no. So I didn't like the dream, but however, it could be an indication so that what is to come is no longer a new cycle of civilization. So if this civilization collapses, there will be immediately the judgment day. That's a highly likely interpretation of the dream because I was really very annoyed about that, because it's true also, it's more real than, we can always speak about injustices and something, but many people are really unjust towards themselves. So this dream, I can say erased completely the idea that that would be another cycle of civilization. So at best, if things were fixed worldwide, we could have a golden era for a while before the judgment day. And if the world didn't fix this way, we could be facing the judgment day straightforward. So there will be no other cycle of civilization or something. That's definitely not the case, because nobody would like to see the scenes I have seen happening in England. So that's these two my last two dreams, one yesterday and one today. And but as I said, the first one is more positive and more optimistic, and I don't know if it's including an indication that God doesn't mind homosexuality as love and a relationship, but I don't want to adopt that view, because I don't like to give into my own wishful thinking about things whenever it's something related to my desires or the way I love to see things. I stop there. Do not, because as I said, it's not a vision, it's clearly a dream, because it's longer than a vision, and it's I was fully asleep. However, it felt so real. But as I said, whenever the situation is related to something I hold too dear, uh, I try to not get my feelings or my own desires involved with what the message of heaven's behind anything I'm seeing. So I'm not saying there that God is not happy with the love and homosexual relationship, but I'm just saying let us stay where we are, related to any heavenly laws or something, because as I said, I don't like to put my own wishful thinking into things. However, I said to you this the dream as I saw it. Exactly, not one additional word, not anything missing from it. So if people who are out there and good in interpreting dreams, they could have some meaning for it. However, as I said, the young lady never seen her before, and also if I was also asking myself if it was my own wishful thinking or something. Maybe I should have seen a man instead of a woman. However, I saw, as I said, I explained it to you the same way I saw it and how I felt it and how I understood it. So that's it from me today. Nothing more to add. Uh, so have you all a nice day, and peace to you. Bye.